Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague baseball next. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run job by Yoan Moncada as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Standing in, Jose Abreu. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Donovan Solano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now, Nick Madrigal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line to the right side. Yastrzemski has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. A bare hand for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low. Oh, that's out.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So here's Yoan Moncada as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. Chopper foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll played 1 for sure and maybe a second. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Trevor Cahill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So striding forward now, Lucas Giolito. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out of play. Slow little roller to third. Up with it is Longoria. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 5-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So digging in now, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Trevor Cahill. Popped up. Abreu has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Giants nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off to the White Sox.
All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's Jose Abreu. Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in, Alex Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dickerson looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
In now, Nomar Mazara. Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Into the box now, Lucas Giolito getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, taken in by Longoria. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Brandon Crawford digging in next. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilmer Flores.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Arlene Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Solano ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that, bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Donovan Solano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Grounded to first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Alex Dickerson. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Nick.
Digging in, Nick Madrigal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that.
He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Giants nothing. Here's Buster Posey now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
0-2, the counts of Posey. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Longoria.
Into the box, Evan Longoria.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The three of us are back after this message. Ready now for the Whites. Also well fouled into the seats in left. Is there one quick out to start inning number 9. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Up next to the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy.
Tyler Rogers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford dives. What a stop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Austin Slater will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Austin
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Last strike here for the Giants. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito is credited with the win. Johnny Cueto couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious White Sox,